Okay guys, this is my review on my Sako 85 Varmint. It's in stainless with a laminate stock, and I have it chambered in 204Ruger, which is this little cartridge here. First I'll talk about the cartridge a little bit, and then I'll get into the specifications of the rifle. Well, I chose this cartridge because it has basically no recoil at all, and it's comparable to the 202-250 using a 55 grain projectile, but it doesn't have the boom that a 202-250 has, and it doesn't have recoil either, so I thought those were pretty good things, characteristics of the cartridge, and it's a really flat shooting cartridge, which I really like, and yeah, it's nice, and it also uses 2/3 of the powder a 202-250 uses, so that's another bonus. But yeah, so I have this Sako chambered in 204Ruger. It's a very nice rifle. It's the stock's really, the laminate stock's really really strong, so if you bump it around a little bit, it doesn't really scratch that easily. Not like the walnut stocks that you get it in, that they kind of they scratch quite easily. As I have a 308 that's got a walnut stock on it, and yeah, it's got a few marks on it from just little bumps. Yeah, I've taken it out a few times and it's performed flawlessly. I've managed to get at 200 meters 0.85 inch groupings with 5 shots, which I was very impressed with. That's not using factory ammo, that's using load development, load I developed for the rifle in particular. Its bolt has 3 locking lugs. 3 locking lugs, as you can see. I hope you can see that. It's a nice sturdy bolt. Goes in very easily. It's very smooth, as you can see. It also happens to be a control feed, which this is what sets it apart from the Sako 75s. Is it's the fact that it's a control feed. Also that the magazine, it has a feature where you have to push it up to get it out, which stops the magazine from dropping out when you're walking around in the field. So I thought that was another interesting feature. The one that I got particularly, it has a set trigger, so you can push the trigger forward, and it brings the poundage down really quite a bit. So it's not loaded, by the way. See that? It yeah, it basically has no pull. You touch it and it goes off before you even know. It also, this rifle with a safety, when you turn the safety on, you can operate the bolt with the safety on, which is another added bonus, but it makes the bolt a lot more harder to work. It's not as smooth with that. It's also very nice to load. You can either take it out like this, take the mag out, and load it like this, which is, they're very easy to push in. You just push them in like that, very easy. Very easy. It's probably one of the easiest guns to load that I've ever owned, so it's very good in the field. Another big selling point that made me purchase this rifle was the fact that you can also top load it. So you can also load them in like that. Now I'll load the rifle to show you how smooth the action is, but just keep in mind this rifle is pointed in a safe direction and there's nothing that it can shoot. So it loads very well, and with the control feed, the harder you pull it back, the further the bolts come out. So you can either choose to make them come out like that, or just stay in the action like that, which I think is very good. The last one's a bit of a pain to get out. What else? I know I have a, it has a, I think, 24-inch barrel, which is good also. Oh, there's another option that you can get that has a 20-inch barrel, but I suggest that you go with the longer barrel because it gets the maximum performance out of the cartridge of your choice. They say that each inch takes off about 100 meters per second, or 100 foot per second. So that's a pretty significant difference. So yeah, this is my Sako. It's a beautiful gun to shoot, and also with the cartridge, you can actually watch through the scope. Like you can shoot your target, and you can watch the kill through the scope, which I think is very, very cool. I understand I have a terrible scope on it. It's a Nikko Night Eater, but it does the job for now. It's not a bad scope, but I'm planning on getting a Leopold VX2 6-18 by 40 scope on it, which should be really nice. This scope's a bit chunky and heavy. The rifle's pretty well balanced. It's really not as heavy as it looks. But yeah, it's a nice rifle. Perfect fox gun. I have taken foxes with it. I've taken kangaroos with it legally. Might I add. I've also shot rabbits with it. I'm taking it on a pig trip. I'm not sure how it will go there, but I'll shoot everything else. Probably not pigs, but I've shot goats with it. Yeah, we'll see how it performs. But yeah. Alright, thanks for that.